to all those who are interested. This is my chook house down at Walpole. You can see the wire netting structure, which is actually quite high. It sort of follows the lines of my shed. We might get a better look at that a little later. Here we have the doorway in. I need to take this nail out of the latch, open the door. As you can see, the door is open. We'll go inside because I think the chooks are in there having a bit of a rest or a bit of a bludge. Let's stand back a little bit from this because we can see that it's got a green door. And I know a lot of you are intrigued by what's behind the green door. Let's go in and find out. There we have it. And here we have 4 chooks. Each of them has a name. Now the one sitting down at the right rear is called Nellie. She's called Nellie because she's a bit nervous. The other 3 have got names of Ruby, Blondie and Roxana. Now the names don't mean a heck of a lot because they're all pretty red, but Nellie, Ruby, Blondie and Roxana, that's what I've called them. Now you can see some slant material that I've put around here. That's to stop these silly young chooks from climbing up and roosting where I don't really want them. Well, anyway, that's just those pink bins. They've got food, chook food in them. We'll shut the door now and see if these chooks go out. Lots of times I come up, they get guilty because they know that they're inside bludging and they should be outside scratching around and doing some work. So let's see if we can get them moving. There they are. No, they're following me because they think they're going to get some food off me. Well, not on this occasion. And here comes Nellie bringing up the lead. Now I said she was called Nellie because she's a nervous Nellie. She wavers a bit between being extremely bold and running away for no real good reason. But here they come. They're all coming along. They think I got some food for them. Well, girls, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you girls should be down in the orchard scratching, digging out weeds, looking for worms, snails, any other critter that moves in the garden. So let's now go over here and leave these silly little birds behind us. What we have here, it may be a little difficult to see, is an opening to a race. The race goes down to my netted orchard, which typically is full of weeds, and I want the chooks to get in there and scratch the weeds out and eat the weeds out. But this little door here is a guard against foxes, and each night I close it off because you see the orchard down in the background that we'll have a look at a little later is not fox proof. It hasn't got wire dug in to a good depth below the ground, so it's quite possible for a fox to get into the orchard and come up the race into the chook house and get my chooks if it wasn't for this hatch which I close every night. It's a bit ordinary. I'm going to make something more sophisticated later on, so this is a work in progress. But let's go outside and have a look at the orchard and have a look at the race down to the orchard, see if the chooks will come down with me. Come on, girls. We're going down here. We're going down the orchard. Come on. Come on. No, they got a mind of their own. Anyway, this race, which is 8 or 9 metres long, goes all the way down to the orchard, and what we're looking at here now Here's my little orchard. Here they come. Come on, girls, down you come. But down here, you'll see I can dig. A fox could easily dig under and get in the orchard and then come up through the gateway, up through the race and into the chook house. This stuff here, on the other hand, the race and all the chicken wire around the chook house itself is all dug down 300 or 400 millimetres, so a fox could start digging, but he's going to hit wire, and this wire is pretty heavy duty stuff. I expect it to last my lifetime, and a fox would be discouraged, I feel, and not go in. So that's basically the chook run, and here we have a chook, one of the four, which has been isolated from her other three companions, and she's probably a little nervous because they're still young birds. Now she feels a lot better because she's running up the race and into the chook house. From back here you get a better look at the chook house. You can actually see that the wire enclosure follows the lines of my main shed. That's quite high because in the goodness of time I'm going to plant a fig tree behind the little chook house itself, but inside the wire enclosure. Sue or Mum or Nana wants a fig tree, and so she'll get a fig tree. It will also provide a bit of shade for the chook house in summer and a bit of coolness. But so that essentially is it. You probably won't be able to tell by looking in here, but since I've had the chooks for the last 3 or 4 weeks, it looks like they've given the orchard a light mow. They've completely knocked the tops off all the weeds, and if they keep this up, it means that the weeds will probably never reach the stage where they can put out a flower and put out seed. So I think the chooks will be a good anti-weed deterrent, and as a reward they'll probably dig up some pretty good fat earthworms in here, because the earth in there is quite good. Over the last 20 years or so I've been digging fish heads and fish guts and fish entrails in all over the place, so the dirt's probably getting better and better and better. So there it is, particularly to all my grandchildren or anybody who's interested in this chook house project. That's what I've done down here this year. That's what's been occupying my time since we got back from the United States in December of last year, 2018. And so I'll leave off now. Bye bye.